Hey, it's DrMarci, and I want to talk to you today about your gut health and how protein deficiency is linked to your poor gut health, which is then linked to a lot of other health issues that you're probably having. So, one of my girlfriends reached out to me today, and I'm going to read the question that she sent me because I think it's important for context. So, also, just so you know, this woman helps people figure out their enzyme deficiencies in order to help them heal food sensitivities and allergies. So the question she sent me was, hey, someone asked this in my functional med group and I thought of you. Ladies, what are your views, thoughts, professional opinions about the intense hype around protein for women? 15 to 25 grams per meal per day, or approximately 46 grams total. First of all, 46 grams is not nearly enough. You need a minimum of 90. The RDA is 60. And we know they're not trying to keep us healthy. So the minimum you need is 60 grams according to the RDA. The minimum you need to actually sustain healthy metabolism is 90 grams a day. So she says, obviously, we all have clients who struggle with protein, especially until we help them heal their individual root causes and issues. Are the standards for protein intake realistic for women? I cannot ignore the whole food diet being my preference. Some people are also focused on protein that fiber, fat, and enjoyment are ignored. We don't want that. We don't want you to ignore your desire for enjoying a meal. That's just ridiculous and it should never happen. That's like restrictive eating and it's not okay. I'm not a huge fan of highly processed protein powders, overall food actually, but I appreciate that they can have their place. And my original response to her was this drawn out thing of like base human nutrition to sustain current level is your ideal body weight. So like for me, I'm kind of a small boned. Like I can touch my overlap my pinky and my thumb on my wrist, right? So I can touch the first knuckle of my pinky on my wrist. And my wrist is smaller than both of my 15-year-old twin boys, one who weighs about 20 pounds less than I do, one who weighs about 6 pounds more than I do. Um, so ideal body weight for me is probably right around 130. I'm currently sitting with like 150, which totally fine, neither here nor there. An ideal, I say ideal. I'm actually carrying more muscle mass than I did ever when I was at 130. But if I'm, say, trying to get down to 130, 140 is the goal. Um, then I need to take 140 times 0.7, 0.7 grams of protein per pound of ideal body weight. If I am looking to build muscle, I need 0.9 grams of protein per pound of ideal body weight. If I am looking to build muscle, I need 1.2 grams of protein per pound of ideal body weight. Does that make sense? And here's the reason. Your protein are the building blocks. Short chain, they're long chain amino acids, and they get broken down into shorter chain amino acids so that they can go build things. GLP-1 is an amino acid. Did you hear that? GLP-1 needs amino acids to be made. But not just that, every single digestive enzyme in your body, all the ones that come from the gallbladder, the ones that come from the pancreas, the ones that come from the small intestine, they are all short chain amino acids. That high fiber from processed carbohydrates diet you've been following for the last 50 years because the food guide pyramid said that's what we needed. It was a lie and it has ruined your gut health. And that has then ruined your metabolic health. Period. End of story. And to go along with that lie, they then, as a female, sold you the lie that you were eating for two while you were pregnant, right? Do you know the actual calories required to grow another human being is the amount of calories in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's it. So when we look at American women gaining somewhere between 35 and 100 pounds per pregnancy, and we look at other countries and them gaining 15 to 20 pounds per pregnancy, who do you think is healthier metabolically? It's certainly not us.
It only takes 2 tablespoons of peanut butter to grow another human.
Only 2 tablespoons. That's my son Alex. It only takes 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, that amount of calories, to grow another human. That's it. But the part that like didn't dawn on me until I was sitting in the car wash and my brain had time to just like shut down, right? Because I wasn't answering questions for her. I wasn't answering questions for clients. I wasn't answering questions for my TikTok people. I was just focused on like, what did I get done today? And going through it. And I was like, oh my God, I should have directed Alexis this way. Because what she does is teach people that the food allergies that they are having are because they have an enzyme deficiency. Proteins are short chain amino acids or long chain amino acids. They get broken down into short chain amino acids to get converted into enzymes. You have mast cell activation syndrome. You probably don't have enough enzymes, specifically two. Um, but guess what you need to produce those? You need protein. Women are more prone to mast cell activation syndrome or histamine intolerance than men. We are also more prone to protein deficiency. Stop the nonsense with not fueling your body. Stop it. You also, as a female, especially if you're still cycling, should not be fasting for more than 14 hours. That's in the literature. If you are still having a normal cycle, you should not be fasting for more than 14 hours. You should never, ever, ever skip breakfast. And if you're going to say, I'm on a thyroid medication, I can't eat breakfast, take it at night. There is no reason for you to take it in the morning. There is no scientific evidence that says it works better in the morning. None, absolutely. Start taking your thyroid medication at night. Start eating breakfast in the morning. Start your day. Within the first hour that you're awake, start getting 30 grams of protein. Not from a shake, not from a bar, not from a protein cookie. 30 grams of real protein. Marci, I don't like breakfast. Fine. Put chicken in the crock pot overnight and have it ready to eat first thing in the morning. If you throw it in there with some salsa, you can make some amazing chicken tacos for breakfast. Amazing. But an egg that is pasture raised is also the best multivitamin you could ever take. It has everything you need in it.
So basically chickens.
And Alex is saying eggs are basically chickens. So that's the reason you need protein, because without it, you don't have the enzymes you need to break down food. Without protein, you can't build muscle, and muscle is your investment. It's your 401k for your health long term. I hope this helps you.